Hey boys and girls in video land, it's Lou. How you doing? I'm checking in today. Where are my controls here? I'm using my eCam for on the Mac to go live. And as you know, I am endeavoring to go live every day, or at least make a video a day. It's not always live, but it's mostly live. So, just doing my quick vid for today, and I don't know what got me on this kick, but I was going to talk a little bit about, and I'll share my screen, about my obsession with tiny houses. Maybe you guys have seen on the HGTV and stuff like that. There's a lot of Tiny House Nation and Big Life Tiny House. I don't know. There's a bunch of shows, and I'm just like obsessed with tiny houses. I don't know if it's just a reaction to the fact that I've got 3,000 square feet here that I don't need on 2 acres, which I'm trying to sell, and just trying to downsize and simplify. I don't know. I always had this plan, this evil plan to be bi-coastal. So, hi Liz. Liz loves tiny houses too, and she speaks Italian. Um, so yeah, I would like to try and get back to my bi-coastal lifestyle, which I haven't been able to do quite as much the last couple of years. And I would think that, it'd be really cool to have like a modular home or a tiny house on one coast or another. Of course, in LA, that would cost a small fortune. But in New Hampshire, not so much. So where's my screen? Yeah, so I mean, I could totally live in a tiny house. I think my wife is not on board with the idea. Josh says he wouldn't fit. Yes, you would. You just maybe not would be able to fit your skis and all that stuff. But yeah, I think it would be kind of cool. I saw this one house here. I mean, they're not teeny tiny. I don't necessarily mean a tiny house on wheels, but I don't know, 700 square feet maybe. Look at how cool these things look. Of course, they look cool in the pictures. So streamlined and relatively inexpensive because they're prefab or modular. But I feel like I could live in a house like this. Where's the floor plan? This one doesn't have a floor plan. Let me go to the other one that I was looking at. Yeah, this one is really sleek. This is 640 square feet. And it's pretty cool. I mean, obviously, it's not exactly going to be in Malibu or something like that, because I'm not a millionaire yet. But yeah, I think I could totally do one of these houses on one coast or another as my part-time home. I don't know about dogs and kids. I mean, there's a little space if the kids came back from college where they could sleep. But my vision is just me and like 3 or 4 pugs living in a little tiny house, which would be complete chaos, I know. But still, that's it. Tiny house. I'm just totally into this whole tiny house movement that's happening. Let me pop back on camera, see who's here. And let me know below if you are also enamored with this tiny house movement. And yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun. So that's all I got for today. Quickie, but hey, it's day 52 maybe of the year. What is it? The 52nd day of 2018. And I have done a video every day so far, and I'm going to try and keep it going. So hopefully that will also encourage you and inspire you to do more video, because we want to connect and engage, and especially for introverts, that's difficult. So this is my way of reaching out and trying to say hello and engage and be more visible. And as an introvert, it's a hell of a lot easier for me to do this than to go to a networking event. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If I can find my way back on screen here, there we go. Hey, John. John has an RV, which is kind of, yeah, that's cool. I think that would totally work. And I would assume that it's, relatively small. Hi, Louise. She's obsessed as well with tiny houses. Yeah, and I think they even have some that you can rent or do like Airbnbs to test out the theory. Um, so I think that's kind of cool. My friend Tamara has a little, I call it a dollhouse. She has like a little office that's a separate space that's really cool as well. Pugs are perfect for a tiny house, says Liz, because they would be happy all lumped together in a corner. Yeah, I'll put them up in the loft with a big blanket and let them go crazy. Um, and so that's certainly, I think 3 pugs is probably grounds for divorce. So we'll see how that works out. All right, guys, have an awesome day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.